Hello and welcome to the Leveling Up Podcast with me, George Swift from Bigger, Brighter, Bolder. I'm also the founder of BBB Success Groups for ambitious entrepreneurs and extreme growth masterminds. The Leveling Up Podcast is here to give you the personal development, the entrepreneurial development, and the business growth that you, the ambitious business owner, want to achieve. We're here to give you the inspiration, the motivation, and to challenge your aspirations to take you and your business to the next level. Don't forget to tune in every Monday and Wednesday for mindset, attitude, personal performance and business growth content. And on Fridays, we do our Friday 5-minute fix. Subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. So today it is a 5-minute fix, a short one. And these five-minute fixes have been put in here on a Friday to really stimulate you, to challenge you, just to prompt you to think differently, to see things differently, maybe to see yourself differently, to see life, your business differently, to take that into the weekend. So today I'm going to share with you a couple of case studies really. And the reason I want to share these case studies is because I want to share with you possibility. It's so important that when we're looking for extreme growth, we're looking to achieve anything of any magnitude, it's so important that we believe in the possibility of achieving that very thing. There's no way, for example, that you're ever going to, get the health and the fitness you want if you don't first and foremost believe in the possibility that you can achieve it. You're never going to have the relationship that you want if you don't first and foremost believe in the possibility that you can have it. The same thing regarding your finances and your business as a whole. If you don't believe in the possibility of what your business can offer you, whether that's lifestyle, financial, security, whether it's what you're trying to do, the impact you're trying to have to the world around you. If you don't believe in the possibility of that, then you'll never step up, you'll never take the action that you need to in order to actualize the possibility, the potential that exists in you, the business owner, and in your business right now. So I want to share with you, number one, a case study. So this particular lady joined us. She was doing okay. She'd been in business for a number of years, and she was doing okay by most people's ideas. About 60K, doing all right, pretty good lifestyle. She joined us. She took the bait that I dangle at all my success groups and my masterminds, etc., which is extreme growth. And she took that bait and she ran with it, and she did everything she was meant to do. And literally, she transformed her business. She went from 60K in her business to 120 well within 12 months. I mean, well within 12 months, okay? As I remember it, we were looking at something more like 9 months, 8 months, maybe even less than that, okay? But basically, from 60K to doubling that turnover in well within the 12 months, which is kind of the challenge that I set out there for people. If you're doing under 100K, I always say, right, I dare you, I dare you to go for the 100K plus in 12 months or less. She took the dare, she took it, and she ran with it, and she delivered on that. Then what happened was she basically maxed her business model out. She was working now like 7 days a week, having a little bit of time for herself, but nowhere near the quality of life that she would want to, but the finances were coming in. She then had to transform her business to take that to the next level again. So she then had to take some time in order to reorganize her business model, also work on her own mindset and her own attitude around herself and business and everything else. And she got those things in place, built those foundations. So she leveled up herself, the business owner. She then leveled up her business itself by changing the model in the business, changing how the business works. And then she went off again. And right now she's going for multiple hundreds in turnover. So this is out there, right? If you're a 60K person relating to that story, you're doing okay, you're doing quite well, you can hit 120 in a year. You're probably going to have to pay a little bit of a price like this lady did. You then have to go back in, leveling up. It's all about leveling up all the time. You then level up yourself, level up your business again, you regroup, lay the foundations, and bang, off you get to go again for more extreme growth. Another one I want to talk to you about is more recent than that. This lady came to us. She was doing about £1,000 per month in her business, okay? £1,000 per month. She joined us. She wasn't in a great place, right? Emotionally and everything else. We did a lot of work. Initially, it was around the mindset and the emotional stuff, first and foremost. Then we started looking at the business stuff. Then we looked at the sales and everything else. Within 7 months, this lady took her business to 6 figures. In other words, she was doing over the 6-figure mark is £8,333.33, right? That when you're doing that per month, rolling £8,333.33, you are now operating at 100K plus in terms of your revenue, or 100K dead on in terms of your revenue. This lady was hitting over 8,000, I think it was £8,400, £8,500 per month within 7 months. 7 months, from £1,000 to 8.5 grand per month within 7 months. What that means, of course, is you have extreme growth. Those extreme growth do then put pressures on you. It puts pressure back onto your mindset. It puts pressure, as I said before with the previous lady, puts pressures back onto your model. And of course, you have to then level those things up again so you get to go again. So I'm not saying that you can go from 1,000 to 8.5 grand a month in 7 months and not have growing pains. That's delusional, right? You're going to have growing pains, whether it's the growing pains of the business, yourself as the entrepreneur behind them. But as long as you're in an environment that continually supports you constantly leveling up yourself as a business owner and leveling up your business, then you can continually keep laying new foundations, and then you can go to the next extreme growth phase. New foundations, next extreme growth phase. And I've seen many businesses do this over and over again. Last one I'll talk to you, just to give you that little prod. It's not just about the ladies. We had a guy that joined us, and in the first year, he doubled his turnover. In the second year, he doubled his turnover again. So that's 4 times growth in 2 years. In that second year, he also quadrupled the profitability of his business in the same time. So for all those people saying, that turnover is vanity and profit is sanity and all that lot, I'll talk about that on another podcast. But basically, do not think for a minute this guy was not also massively leveling up in terms of his profit. Doubled his turnover 2 years running, quadrupled his profitability in the second year. And if you're thinking this guy runs a small business, I'm telling you now, he now runs a multi-million pound business. Okay, this kind of extreme growth is not just for small businesses. You can continue to have extreme growth all the way through. We've had people that have gone from 150 to 350 to 750 to 1.5 million consecutive years, from 1.5 million to 2+ million and beyond. We've got a business that went from 1 million in turnover and almost negligible profit to £2 million with profit in 5 months. 5 months, this guy took his business from £1 million and hardly any profit to £2 million with profit. They've now got premises, they've expanded their operation, and they did it in well under 6 months. So I want you to get that, live in that possibility, live in the potential that your business has for extreme growth. If you're doing 50K, you can hit 100K in 12 months or less. If you're doing 100K, you can do 200 or more in the next 12 months. Even if you're doing £1 million, you can do £2 million in the next 12 months or even less. Live in the possibility, embrace the potential in you, the business owner, but of course, you're going to have to keep leveling up. You're going to have to level up. Your business is going to have to keep leveling up. And as long as you keep leveling up, your business keeps leveling up, you can continue to have extreme growth in your business. There you go, a quick one. These people were no different to you. I really mean it, right? These people, they won't mind me saying it, there's nothing massively special in them. However, what they're doing is quite special because they're doing what most people don't do, which is to challenge themselves to keep leveling up and everything else. They've put themselves in an environment, in success groups and our masterminds, deliberately to be challenged for that extreme growth. That's the bit that makes them special. As individuals, as business owners, they're great at what they do, but I promise you, you can have the same results as well. Awesome. Take that into weekend, live in the potential, live in the possibility of what's out there for you. And it exists out there once you do for you to step into, to progress into, to level up into. Okay, if you are doing under 100K and you want to know what it takes to hit 100K or more in 12 months or less, get yourself onto my webinar, biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk/fast track, all one word, biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk/fast track. Get yourself onto that webinar. It's content specifically designed to help businesses doing 20, 30, 40 or 50,000 achieve 100K or more in the next 12 months or less. You'll find the link in the descriptions below. You'll also see the links to my social media, etc. channels. Please hook up, interact with me. I love to get to know you. Awesome. Have an awesome weekend. I'll see you on Monday when we will have a full-blown podcast session as always. Have an awesome weekend. I'll see you then. And until then, as always, be successful.